but he's trying to fight back.
Listen, Cedric Alexander, we know from the past, has dynamite in his fists, just as Ethan Page right now.
It was Ethan Page, Booker, who claimed he came to the realization he was willing to walk away until Evans came out in lull and gave him life advice. He said he hadn't smiled in weeks until he broke Javon Evans' jaw. I don't see him smiling right now.
That reminds me of something my mama used to say to me. Keep your mouth shut when grown folks is talking. I think that was the issue.
Whoa, they've been coming over here all night long. Wait a minute, Page!
Yes,
first
man.
goes Alexander. And now Ethan. Oh yeah, he's not only egotistical, he's diabolical. And he's trying to rip off that protective cast off the wrist. The official can't even step in to stop because there's nothing wrong, I know. And there's a bullseye on Alexander, and Alexander now has to fight a little bit harder.
Now, fellas, big right hand by Alexander connects.
And Alexander,
shoulder first into the steel goes Cedric.
Talking about diabolical. That's Ethan Page.
I just said that.
No, exactly my point. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, the hand! The hand! Alexander went hand first into the post! So much taking out Alexander Page. Nobody, big! Combination!
This is what makes Cedric so special. Finding that last gear. Finding the ability to fight through the pain. To summon the will to continue. And right now, Alexander closing in on vengeance.
Maybe looking for another German suplex. This time it's countered by Page. Page with a big forearm right under the jaw. Page, who's enjoyed. Oh, Michinoku driver! This could be it! Cover! Count! Page just getting that inside shoulder up. Oh! That was into the other hand. Page right now turning Alexander right around, and he looks to steal another smile tonight here in Atlanta.
Here is your winner, All Ego, Ethan Page.
The match is over.
And again,
When's enough though, Corey? Booker?
it's enough when All Ego.
Evans is here, but again, he's not medically cleared.
I don't think Javon